13 of the NFL. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Broncos and the Wizards. Next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Wizards of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Ed Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise. If you missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in the playlist.
That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Picked off!
First play of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play.
Look at that, Russell Wilson, right there.
They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. We found out that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play.
So Tank Dell.
Change situation. That defense has to rush onto the field.
Here we go.
You might catch him having a defensive.
And there you have it. I'm not quite sure where he spiked it.
After the first play picked off. Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
Hogan Bolaro.
The dinosaurs roam the earth. You didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we got to put in Davis.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They go again with Ogun.
Touchdown!
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dare Ogunbowale with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave,
Kick is no good.
It's going to evaporate after that.
Remember, folks, our kicker is a 68 overall. The state got anything going here.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The numbers for Williams a week ago, 17 carries, 76 yards. On second down, Wilson.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last.
Incomplete again.
Rush defense in the league, they got to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Wilson.
Incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to start to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to seize it.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And he edges forward, but only gets
Ogunbowale, okay.
It's 2nd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Flacco.
Incomplete, intended for Weeks.
It's open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal.
And they're going to go for it.
Throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to.
They're going to go for it.
Yeah, in the 1st quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They'll try and run for it.
Ogunbowale, whoever the hell you pronounce his name, he does it.
Finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Flacco.
Incomplete, nearly picked off.
Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. Flacco off play action.
Incomplete again, nearly picked off.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Operating off play action. Flacco.
Touchdown!
Touchdown! Marvin Hall, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Incomplete, knocked out.
So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Nine seconds remaining, 1st quarter. Incomplete again.
It's going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. When you look at this defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such
He got it.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There you have it, the end of the 1st quarter.
As we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands miss.
Flag is down. Was that pass interference?
Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get
Oh, no.
on top of this.
Roughing the passer called.
So
Corey Littleton.
Penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Oh,
Picked off again.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Hogan Valore lose
yardage.
yardage.
Backed up to the 24. Stuck for a loss by the linebacker, Josie Jewell.
At the 24-yard line.
Flacco goes down. 3rd down and 22. That's a huge loss.
Randy Gregory able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually,
Incomplete, intended for Weeks.
Now the throw on
Pass is broken up.
away and incomplete. On now is Ty Zentner to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. The Broncos and Russell Wilson heading back to work. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with a 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
you know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Back to pass, incomplete again.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete. Offensively, you might be thinking, what's going on here? One for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around.
They hand it off. No, he's going to throw it. The throw is overthrew him. Overthrew him over there. So they will go for, they're going to go for it?
Probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance.
They hand it off, and they do get the first down.
Question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down, Broncos.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
Incomplete hit as he threw. The defense is on it today.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And look at that. The jet sweep does nothing for him.
He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Watkins was there.
This drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
Sacked again.
Taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Kick is up, and it is perfect.
This is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Pushing his way, and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Broncos, and they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
Oh, that wasn't good, folks.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
And that's perfect. That secondary got 8 up on that one, folks.
Williams from 13 yards out, and the Broncos are back within a score.
That secondary got swallowed on that one.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Oh, there he goes. Flacco tried to throw it, but got caught.
They've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Being chased out left.
And again, a sack.
The Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Now they'll audible to something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Ty Zentner now.
That was a whiffer. He low-lined it. Well, maybe not.
Here's Smith to return it. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw it. He's wide open. Wide open in the middle. That secondary once again swallowed up.
Before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Back to pass again, looking, the throw, it's caught.
And again, it's Sutton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. And he will find his man.
And he don't get into the end zone.
And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
Weeks incomplete again. That's the 2nd pass thrown to Weeks that he's dropped.
A few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
A run with Ogunbowale. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And quickly they get to the line. 3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this
Tank Dell, folks.
shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
That's good for A. 1st and 10 at the
They run it. It's
Ogunbowale, or whatever.
met at the line of
Wow.
scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ogunbowale.
Alex Singleton, a former Canadian League star, in on the stop.
2nd and 10.
Now Flacco.
44-yard line.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Ogunbowale.
He got it. Got the 1st down, folks. Exactly what we needed.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. 4th, now a hit, and Flacco.
Oh, it's fumbled.
It's loose. It's picked up.
Oh, no, that's not what we needed.
And he'll return this ball across midfield
Do I challenge the fumble? I'm going to challenge that fumble. Can I challenge it? I don't think so.
So he went out of the pocket left, and then things...
Okay, yep. Wow.
And what often happens is
So we were trying to throw it to Marvin Hall, but that there did not work.
But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First down, Denver.
Again, it's Williams. And room there to work it inside the 25.
2nd and 3 now.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, a 9-yard.
So that was not good, folks. That's exactly what the Wizards did not need.
In the final minute of the third quarter.
The Wizards did not need that one.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Washington now brings this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
Incomplete.
that is quite surprising.
He tried, but it did not go anywhere. 28 seconds remaining. Definitely need to get things going here.
We come up on a 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And they're going to speed things up here.
At the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Passing play. Flacco. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it. For the
First down, and this is the end of the third quarter.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA
There he is,
Sports.
folks, Coach Bucky Simpson.
1st and 10, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. On first down, Flacco. That is
Tankdale.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. Dancing to his left.
Picked off.
The field, and that will easily be intercepted.
Picked off by Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful, because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you. He told the
2nd down, 11.
just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Now, the objective there, and yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They're going to throw it here.
Down, Wilson.
Wilson fumbles the football. It's recovered.
As are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Recovered. This could be exactly what the Wizards needed here.
So the fumble recovery, now Flacco to throw.
Hall.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for
And Ogunbowale did not get anything.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Second down, goal to go. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Flacco.
Got it. Touchdown.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Wizards have taken a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Pressure mounting. Flacco.
Incomplete.
They can't convert.
So it's a one.
Lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So
A buck 35 left.
And the Broncos down 18-17. A minute 35 to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing now is Wilson.
He's wide open, folks.
Wide open receiver complete.
Wide open touchdown.
Away home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 69 yards. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Here's Wilson. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because
So a buck 06 left.
Returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
All right, folks. Let's see what happens here.
As he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. So now the story changes. Trailing by a touchdown. At time, a huge factor. Well, their losing streak in danger. Oh,
What a catch by Tank Dell.
diving catch.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Flacco. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes second down. Flacco steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
I tried to throw, folks, but it did not work.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Got his man, Dell. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
It's 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the
Folks, I don't care what anybody says. This was a great game. Started off great. We led it to half. We led it to half by 2. Ended up losing it by 7. So, folks, I'm sorry to say, if you don't think this was a good game, I think it was a good game. Our team showed a lot of poise here, but I do not. It's time for the secondary to step up here.
Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense, and let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Broncos, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4, and they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Louisville, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10, and they'll try and turn
2-10, folks, out of 12 games. Like I said, this team shows a lot of potential, but it's that secondary that we really have trouble with. Tank Dell moving up to 76. He is our highest. He is our highest overall for the most part. But folks, I tell you, this team, it's a slow grind to get this team to where they need to be. The slow grind gets this team to where they need to be. We're playing away against the Jets. We're going to scout some college players, folks, is what we're going to do. In the next episode, we will scout those college players, folks. We will not play that game against the Jets. We will scout these college players, and we will do a few other odds and ends here. So hope you're down for that episode. Folks, if you're new, scratch your claw marks at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Stiffen by the bell icon. Become part of the Location Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It is much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Ow! I am out.